Anthony, you say that U.S. citizens should not be put in the position of having to effectively orphan themselves or else go back to live in some third world country with their parents, huh?
Absolutely. This is fundamentally un-American. We're setting up a situation where we have U.S. citizens who happen to be 7, 8, 10 years old, and we're asking them to make a decision. You may stay in the U.S. and become a ward of the state effectively, live in our social service system, or you can return with your family to Nicaragua and grow up in abject poverty. We have sanctuary. The federal government allows sanctuary cities, millions of illegal immigrants, yet we're targeting a class of U.S. citizens who are perhaps most vulnerable, our children. I mean, this is astounding. It is. It needs to be solved. The solution needs solved. It's a policy issue. Obviously, it's a political issue. But our citizens deserve better. I mean, we're a leading democracy in the world, and we have to do better.
Mark Krikorian, how do you solve it?
This is a publicity stunt by the pro-amnesty side to basically use these little kids as props to make the case for an amnesty for all illegal immigrants. You know, the fact is, there's no question this is a difficult situation for these children, but the parents have created this problem. They knew what they were doing. They weren't kids when they came here. They created this situation, and the parents are, frankly, morally responsible for this problem. There's no reason that either these children don't stay at home.
Let him finish, Anthony.
Either these children can stay here with relatives, which many of them do, or they go with their parents back home. The fact is that going back to Mexico or Nicaragua isn't like being sent to Auschwitz or something. It's a poorer place, but there's millions of people who live there, and those kids, when they grow up or at any time, get to come back here when they want to. It seems to me, you know, perfectly common sense.
Let's get Anthony's response.
I think it's just absurd to suggest that a U.S. citizen who is 10 years old and wants to remain in this country with his family is a publicity stunt, period. We have a group of people who are being harmed, dramatically harmed. And if any other U.S. citizen wants to say, oh, yeah, living here is great, but it's not bad in Nicaragua, I suggest they go and live that life. It's the second poorest country behind Haiti in this hemisphere. This is a disservice. And failing to act, this federal government failing to act on immigration and to solve this issue and the entire immigration is a failure to Americans.